Man, can you believe how hecked the weather is recently?
I hate it.
Again.
I hate it.
I do too. Like, in all honesty, the AC's running again.
But like last week, we had to have an extra blanket on our bed because it was so cold.
And it's not like we can keep the AC on because it's gonna get cold again.
I hate it.
Dude, I'm getting real tired of it. I don't think, like, it's not natural to be going from like 80s back down to the 40s. It's pretty terrible. Anyways, enough about the weather. There's always two things we talk about on this channel. It's usually how screwy the weather's been and food. And we always get back to food. Pretty much no matter what game we end up
I
in.
mean, everyone can relate to food and weather, so
Well, food.
it's
Food is good.
it's a very easy topic to start with.
Eh,
Plus, we like food.
food. Food is good. Anyways.
He recently took a personality thing, and it's like, hey, what's the most important? Good food.
I know, right?
Like, I was
No,
surprised
it
I
has
actually
to
had
be
that.
food. She gets a treat already.
Ah.
Yeah, we're talking about you.
She doesn't believe us.
Come get your treat. Namek was
She
pretty
doesn't
much
believe us.
a ball on the couch. Come here, you get food. You want a treat? You want a treat? Look, it's a treat.
Yeah, there we
Yeah,
go.
there
the
we
kissy
go.
noises made it.
Come here, come get your treat. Come get your treat.
Jump, jump. You didn't believe us, but now you do. Look at that tail go. So happy. She got such a tiny tongue.
Anyway, she's happy.
She's happy.
You've already made her night, Harmonia.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways, hope you're doing well. Let's try and cross 50, past the 50 Dupe mark tonight.
Ooh,
Here,
halfway there.
Here, I'm eating you back to the couch.
Pet the dog belly. Pet the dog belly.
Are you happy?
She wants more.
Are you
She's a
happy?
little offended we don't have more.
Here, back on the couch. Don't worry, we'll call you when you have another one. Don't huff at me. Okay, let's see how much worse this is gonna get. Now with the loading.
Very bad. Very,
I
very
mean,
slow.
the-
With that many.
Well, the good thing is there's only 2 colonies. The bad thing is there's 43 of them, or 42 of them? No,
Yeah.
43 of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, wait. There's a lot. How about that? Oh god. Oh my god.
Flag. Look at all the skill points.
Should we start there?
Look at all the skill points.
Should I even start there? Hang on. Hold on, what's the split? 14 here and whatever 43 minus 14 is over there. Actually, I could just switch. 29 and 14. Don't you dare tell me 0 calories. We have triple digit calories on both colonies. We're good. Anyways, as is tradition, somebody time me. Let's go through some skill points, maybe. I am already hating this. Do you think Ada needs to know the base one? Because I thought that was a glitch for a while, but maybe not. It doesn't matter.
I don't know.
I know it's
I
like
don't
weird.
understand the arrows right there.
No, like, hang on, let me go
Specifically.
back. Ada came printed with this,
Yeah.
but in an earlier build, them having this did not mean that they could do that unless you had started them on the
Oh.
skill tree. So somebody getting printed out with like super duper hard digging wouldn't necessarily get to do that. Here, you get to do digging. Go be another miner. Okay, I'm probably gonna be a lot more paranoid tonight about like, oh no, the thing lagged. That means that we're about to crash because the computer can't handle it anymore. It's sick of me. Nah, you're good. Let's ignore that. Here, be a critter rancher. I really should get around to remembering to do this, but I'm terrible at it. Unless somebody tells me to do that, or if should I make that a like channel redemption thing for these challenges? Just like, hey, stop and make me go through skill points because it's probably gonna start taking more and more and more time. Yeah, Let's do that. I've never seen Corium, but let's do that. It's gonna take more and more and more time as we go on because holy crap. There you go. Plumbing. You won't be happy with... No, you are happy with me. Here you go. There were so many without hats. You can tell when I last actually printed people.
Yeah, you can.
Actually, no. You... Abe.
Pretty accurately.
Abe, you're dead-ended. Harmonia, I'm really tempted to do that as, like, the last one. Like, we're at 99 dupes. You know what that means. Distribute all the skill points and just... I guess drag it out because... Holy crap. Here, be another researcher. Nah. I believe in field research supremacy over here. How do I get to you? Oh. Oh. Nope, nope. Bonnie is done for now. She's not gonna get anything else added. I think eventually, once like the colonies are mostly developed, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna set up like more schedules that are just, hey, the dupes get to just lounge around and stuff, except for maybe the cooks, or maybe I don't know. You're quite new, dang. There we go, Ellie and other Ellie. Look, there's twins, and you guys get to be twins. We don't get to differentiate between them. There you go, Farmer Ellie and other Farmer Ellie, and this Ellie is not very happy with me. There are 3 Ellies here.
Good job. You want to name, like, rename them 1, 2, and 3 so you know which one?
I don't know. Harmonia, that's how I feel like it's gonna go if I do one of those. Just spend like an hour distributing skill points to 100 dupes. All right, thanks for watching. Oh shit. Let's leave you alone. There we go. We've got classic Gene, and then we've got minor Gene. Hey. There we go. No, touch it. There you go. No, you're fine. You've got caring. You've got all your hearts. You're good.
You don't need to complain to us.
The morale is still positive. That's all that matters. And there's still like a whole screen's worth of dupes to address here. No, you're good. Here, we probably need more people on mining so we can just open up resources faster. I need to start working towards rocketry because that would be nice, but if I'm going to start doing that, I probably need to expand farms for more eggs, for more lime, and we all know how good I am at that.
For a second I was like, eggs for omelets? Oh yeah, forgot that once they hatch you can use the eggshells as lime.
Well, I could.
You see how often I get to that.
I could use them for omelets and, you know, get food going. Yeah, fine. Damn it. Could get food going. Should get food going. Food's not a problem right now though, so I'm not.
Back to food.
I'm not really concerned yet. All right, so when we last stopped playing last time, there were really bad things happening here, mostly in the form of. Hold on. What is? Oh, no, you're good. Mostly in the form of the power started flickering on the main colony, and because everything's kind of dependent on that first one, this one started to basically suffocate to death. Not really good. We're just...
Yeah, with 100, it's gonna take like an hour.
Okay, was it only 5 minutes? If I were to skill scrub everyone and just start assigning points, it would take an hour. And I would probably hate myself for it. That'd be funny to watch. I'd probably hate myself. Alright. I'm just building broken.
What broke?
Shoot.
Oh, what happened there?
Hold on, no, the water's coming in too cold right now.
That's fun.
Hold on. I don't want to pause often. Hang on, what is your problem?
It hates you.
It's 0.1 degrees too warm. Nah, that'll be fine. I feel like I have to take stock of everything. Like, are we good all around? Where do I need to have people working? Okay, they fixed it. I'm gonna call it good, but that does put this in danger because if we're getting pipes to break, that probably means the water's coming in really cold, and if it's coming in really cold,
That's bad.
um,
Okay.
yeah. We've got a buffer though. We've probably got like a good 15 degrees before we really need to worry about this. But if we're worrying about it that much, I'm just gonna flip my switches over here. There we go. Ta-da! Could I automate this? Probably. Should I automate it?
Probably.
Probably. Am I gonna?
No.
You're funny. I should though. I really should. Here. No, not that. Not like that. Not like that. Copy the settings. Copy the settings. I will actually try and get the automation bit done here. I will also do what was recommended to try and use this as like some kind of extra space, but I'm not sure what it's going to be for. I might make it into something semi-industrial, like where are you? The Rock Crusher and maybe like the Atmos suit creator thing. Okay, no, we're fine over here. We've got one more of these. Hang on, if I pop up the ugly, all the spaghetti everywhere. We've got one more of these not going anywhere for oxygen distribution. I should probably hook that up soon, but I'm not too concerned about that right now. Probably. Hang on. Are
At
you?
this point, you're fine.
Yeah, at this point everything's fine. If it ain't broke, don't
Mess
fix
with
it.
it.
Don't fuck with it. Don't look at it wrong. Don't fix it.
Ignore it and hope that
Hang on.
keeps
Are
working.
you? Okay, we are currently out of water here, but this might turn on later in the stream, depending on what all actually gets done here. Oh right. Hold on. I hate now that the colony is so big that I do need to pause so that people can be, or that we can move around and we can see what's going on. This person's doing the telescope, so maybe we'll see if we've got another planet here. I highly doubt it. Pretty sure we're gonna need the second planetoid to be able to find that, but it's whatever. I need to manage over here a little bit more and a little bit better. What's leaking? Why are you leaking?
Because I hate you.
Oh. Why are you leaking? Nothing changed.
Because I hate you.
It does. It really does. Okay, so here's the thing. You're full. That's not good. Hold on. Where won't I die if I try and do things? That's dormant, but I'm not sending anyone in like 128 degree stuff. I need this. I really need all this. But if I'm gonna do that, I'm pretty much gonna need to work from like over here first. Meaning we don't really have a nice area to run this through right now. You know what? Let's make it ugly first. Yeah, let's make it ugly first. We'll clean up as we go later if that's even something that needs to be done. Right there. Yeah, right there. Technically speaking, this is the floor. And if that's the floor, I'm gonna try and run it through the floor the whole time. I'm gonna do a very stupid thing here. I'm gonna actually run the natural gas back to the home colony and have it loop back around. So I'm basically circulating like gases for no reason, but I really don't feel like building another room, another like infinite storage room. So we're just gonna roll like this. I'm probably gonna print out a person, but not here. It's probably gonna be Camille because I like that. It's gonna be Camille. I've never seen that before. Hang on. What the hell did I just read on her? I know Starry-Eyed was one of the new traits, but Glow Stick.
Glow stick?
Is she radioactive? She's a glow
Yes.
stick. She emits light
She's
and
slightly
low amounts
radioactive. Yes.
of no, I need Camille.
You want a glow stick.
Well, I was gonna print out the Sweetle larva for the home colony because why
Glow
not?
stick.
But no, dude, she's a glow stick. Hold on. She glows a little green.
Turn on the radiation filter.
I mean,
Nice.
should I imprison her in like a rad bolt generator area? That'd be funny.
Sure.
Nah, hang on. How about light? I need you to move, please. Could you move right there? Maybe she needs to be a roommate with the one that needs Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, May. Yeah, I kind of moved Camille right there, and
Woke her
she's
up.
bright enough that she can actually wake up other people.
You're
My
so
bad.
mean.
I didn't know that would happen.
You're so mean.
I kind of feel bad about that. I feel a little bad about that. How about that?
Oh, that'd be awesome. But
That-
how can you guarantee only glow stick?
Multiple resets, and
Yeah,
just
I guess so.
keeping your fingers crossed. Everybody has cancer by the end of it because everyone's a little radioactive. Hang on, is this all reachable? It's all reachable. I'm gonna try and prioritize this right now. I think I'm also gonna deconstruct that for the time being because I don't wanna push my luck too much there. And I think we're gonna reunite the fish all together so that they're not like up here by their lonesome. And because I'm paranoid, I'm drawing in one more ladder. And there we go. That'll probably work out. Okay, so I feel like I gotta be careful. Which perk that eats rads for calories? Is there one for that?
Is there? Yeah, is that a new perk?
Like because they said they
Because this
put
is
in.
the first time we saw a glow stick too. So.
Well, they said they put in new perks, but I think I've only seen Starry Eyed and now Glow Stick. So I'm kind of like, all right, what else is there? Of course we see that one first on the 100 dupe one, right? Here, let's get a little bit of free power there. Where do you think you're going, buddy? Buddy, here, just make a loop. Fuck it, just make a loop. Let's do that. You totally need the manual generator that's up here. There you go. Some exercise for these guys will be nice. Hang on, the out. I should be better about this and not leave the out there, but I think we'll be okay. We might be okay.
Hopefully we'll be okay.
There's no plant there, right? No, there's a plant there. There's a plant there. If I like break into here, we'll free some Sweetles. Okay, we'll be okay. They'll be okay. They'll totally be okay. So hang on. Because this is important, but not like super important.
Okay, I'm getting a snack.
Okay,
She's going to be very upset.
you're going to upset her.
Very upset.
She hasn't noticed yet. Hang on, let's like shift all of this up to like a 7 so that everybody's coming for it. Yeah, so that everybody's coming for it. Radiation Eater. I've never seen that before. I need one. I need one, and then I'll like put their bed right up by
You
an
have-
irradiated area.
Oh no. Oh no. She's aware.
She knows. You've disturbed her. She knows.
Meg is aware of the snacking. She demands snack.
She demands a tribute. Okay, so
She demands a tribute.
I don't need to tell you this, but this colony definitely needs more development. definitely more than I've been able to
Why
give
do
it
you
right
demand
now.
tribute small dog?
Hold on. If this is a floor, I'm going to pretty much break in here. Nope. I'm pretty much going to break in here from the top to try and keep everything more or less alive. And I think I'm going to try and make sure that Draco doesn't get too far out of here. Leave it there for me for a bit. For in a bit.
She got attacks.
Aw. Hang on. Boop, boop.
Very happy with the tax.
Okay, Starry-Eyed, Glowstick, and Radiation Eater are the new 3. I've never seen Radiation Eater, though.
Man, you got your snack tax.
I hope that gets to
you don't get any more
change
tax.
on this one. On this, current challenge playthrough thing. You guys suck. There you go. Well, how bad is the gas gonna... Oh god, how bad is the gas gonna get? Okay, it's leaked out a little, but it's not too bad yet. I guess. Wait, do you not care? You don't care, wow.
What, the plant?
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be like an atmosphere as well, and not just like... temperature?
Yeah.
You guys are going to die. Look, you've got fart smell coming into your bedrooms, sort of. Yeah, we'll fix all of this up later. Okay, wait, they absorb radiation like they get rid of it from the environment? Auto, please. Here, lock the gate. We'll clean shit up later, but lock the gate. Auto. Or you, whoever you are that's running over there, thank you. Good job. Thank you very much. Yeah, this colony's a bit behind, but that's okay. What's wrong with the battery over here? The battery has died. That battery's been dead. We don't care about that battery. We're not gonna care about that battery. Okay, so our food supply keeps going up here, so we're good. I need to do some, like, automation over here. I'm definitely gonna need, like, some of these going on here. And sends a signal. How about... Each building has a unique sound when struck by the hammer. The hammer does no damage when it strikes. Oh, you need power. Wait, do you need power too? You don't need power. Do you need power? Alright. Here, let's do that. Okay, it's cramped. If you're cramped now, there are 8 critters. So what if I do, like, send a green signal if above 7? Yeah. Okay, yeah. Let's do sends a signal if above 7. And then we'll just use lead. We'll cheap out here. Here, wrangle it. Throw that back down to 1. And how about we wrangle you two? I don't think that was the same one, but let's try and do that. I want to play around with that dupe now, or with a dupe that has that trait now. Okay. I feel like I'm forgetting something really important, but it's probably fine. No, it's not. No, it's not. Are you working? It is not working. Okay. Hey guys, we have something very important to do right now. Actually, no, just regular pipe it. This never got completed. It's a little bad.
Past Peter did bad.
Well, no, I think I was like hooking it up and getting it ready, and then it never got ready because, well, reasons. probably what ended up happening is the other colony started dying because they couldn't breathe, so, you know. If they can't breathe, um, we're gonna have a very bad end to the 100 dupe challenge. There we go. See? Not that bad. Yep. Just get a shot ready for when I need to blame current me because like 2 weeks from now, something that should have been solved easily is not being solved because I did a bad again. Like that. Okay. Yeah, exactly like that. Okay. So, we need to put down some kind of room to make power. As far as I'm concerned, both of these little, like, frozen biomes are pretty much fucked because there's no real, like, complete abyssalite layer helping to protect them. So, I might consider making it over there. Thanks for bringing me over here, I guess. None of you have what I want. But I will take Ruby, because stuff, or calories keep going up. That's dupe number 2 for the stream.
Which colony are you gonna put her on?
First world.
Okay.
Again, I need bodies to pretty much make sure that we can colonize a third planet. I'm sounding so mean. That people are going to die. I guarantee it. It's not going to be pretty. Let's just make the most of it while we're running towards the 100 dupes. If I make it down, we'll have very, very questionable breathability. But I kind of don't want to like completely fuck over a cold biome, if that makes sense. Okay, why don't we build it like going in this way? Or maybe not? I feel like I've become indecisive.
Become. In games like this, you've always been a little indecisive.
A little.
It's not a bad thing.
Okay.
At least I don't think it's a bad thing.
Sure, why not? Okay.
Always blame a different Peter.
I'm glad that I came up here when I did, because this is pretty much needed for... If I'm going to run it this way, I pretty much need the gas to come as natural gas and not as oxygen. But that probably means I'm going to be sending food. I'm going to be sending definite dedicated water amounts this way because we are going to need pretty much every last drop of water to at least one oxygen room in here. I'm pretty sure me setting it up like this isn't good enough. I should probably already go around and set up 2, but eh. I heard that. Why are you up here, Harold? Are you the one that was trapped? You are. Harold, get your ass out of there. Thank you. There we go. Everything's fine. Yay. Except for the fact that the gas isn't going anywhere, but there we go. We can fix that right now. Okay, we're good on stuff. Kinda wish I could just send power over, like, I don't know, black magic fuckery, and things just go over there for some reason. You know, like a direct power line. That'd be pretty cool. Okay, everything seems fine here. I kind of like that there's a straight abyssalite layer over here, but I might have to get rid of it soon. I'm not entirely sure. just do that. We might make more dedicated farms down here, but I'm not sure for what. Also, anybody else think I should try and focus on finding more... No! Bad. What the fuck, guys? Here. You guys are dumb. Maybe this is the worst part about having 100 dupes, or trying to get to 100 dupes running around. This shit keeps happening. You guys are fine. They're fine. Probably. Okay, sending a red signal. Okay. Okay, you're fine. I'm still calling bull on a lot of things. Are you really warming up? Wow. It's actually quite an interesting heat map you've got going there, but sure. Love how they're just all hanging out in different places. I mean, I'll start digging again soon, I guess, but no, we gotta focus. We gotta focus on this colony for now because we kind of sort of have to. Hang on, I did a kind of bad by not doing this earlier. Trying to think. What if I do like a really stupid thing here? Let's do a stupid thing here. No, don't you dare tell me bad things are happening. Hold on. What if instead I run stuff like this? We're relying on this one way too much. But what if I double dip for this water? Yes? Maybe? Okay. Not entirely what I meant, but sure. Okay, no, it'll work. Let's ignore the other colony for now. What if I throw down like 50 copper? Hang on, 50 copper. Let's give them some. No, it is metal ore, right? It's not metal ore. It's refined. What if I gave the other colony some ore as well, so they can get their shit together?
Death.
There we go.
No, I'm kidding.
That's not gonna be death yet. Are you okay? Something is wrong. Something is very wrong here. Hold on. Oh, do you not like the other one? Is that it? Huh. Should look into this. Yeah, I should look into this, but maybe not right now. Maybe right now is not the best time. Alright, so what I was saying is, what if I... Oh, now you're coming out warm. Oh, you're coming out warm because it's the other thing. Sorry. I'm not entirely thinking straight here. Okay, so let's use this, and if we're sending it that way, we might as well like turn you on too for a bit. Hold on, 72. So I'd say we run the risk of overheating the water for just a little bit, but it's probably okay. The other problem with this is...
Spaghetti.
No, not entirely. Well, partially yes, partially no. Here, I gotta run this back. actually. Would you accept this? I'm just making spaghetti right now.
Spaghetti is good.
Here, hey you. Hey you, turn back on. Okay. Let's try. I'm just breaking things. I need to keep things in mind for more what I should really be doing is automating things so that there's like multiple shutoffs. Or at least things that send like red and green bars everywhere. So what I should be doing is I should be making this make... Let's just make some gold.
Go.
Here, let's make 35 there. Let's make another 35 there. And we should verify if that works or not. Let's turn that back off. Did you guys get shipments of metal? Okay, we got metal. It's probably like all the metal, but that's okay. All I know is that it needs to happen. And I could have taken this down with me. Nope, too much liquid. Okay. I could let that spill later, probably. You guys got this? Okay. The bad thing is I run like 3 different things, or I'm trying to do 3 different things at once, so...
Do all the things at the same time.
I kind of do
You'll
everything.
be fine.
But it means I end up doing everything bad. You know, terribly. That's par for the course. It doesn't matter. Like, hang on. You're still ferrying things over. Soggy. Where? Oh, I'm blind. I'm blind as hell. Okay, you've got soggy feet. You're not doing so hot because we should probably get a sweepy over there. There's probably ice. I should probably do something about it. It'll probably take a while to do that. Here you go. Well, I'm printing out the Sweetle larva, but because I don't want to take like a single trait dupe this time, we don't seem to have a food problem anywhere at the moment, so maybe I should start printing out like normal dupes as well, right? Like not normal, single trait dupes. Probably wouldn't be such a bad idea. Oh shoot, hang on. Are you working as intended down here? I'm gonna go with no. Hold on. 44, 45. Oh no, you're hang on. That one's removing carbon dioxide, so it would make sense for it to be coming out colder, but not like that colder. There we go. 106 degree water coming in now when it's from the like really cold polluted. So this is better to a certain extent. The only problem is it's like really backing us up here. So hang on. Would this appease you? If I like what? Throw down more spaghetti. Maybe that'll appease the system. Oh wait, no, it is going, but and 1,000 and 1,000. Why do you not like this? Awesome. Well, that water can go freeze. What I'm getting is I need to make like another thing. Hold on. Where are you going? Okay, this is... No, this is all going... I seriously have to review my shit. Right, this is all being used for pretty much oxygen production, like, everywhere. It doesn't look like anything's actually currently coming back into here. Unless I'm missing something around here. I don't think I am, so I might need to, like, grab back onto this. Yeah, I'll need to grab back onto this pipe through, like, something. I don't know if I'm really enjoying the triple degree water coming out of there, but we are in the 40s down here and they could definitely use some. And I'm still eyeing expanding this over, so we probably do need it. I can probably worry about it in a while. I'll just push off my problems again. Did you guys find anything yet? I found a satellite.
Woo, satellite.
Awesome. Well, I mean, I guess there's a artifact. There's an artifact. And a sandy ore field. Okay. Are you done? Area complete. Okay. Nothing else good around here then. So if we do launch anything, it's going to have to be from here. The good news is this is the colony that has radiation. The bad news is I got to finish setting up shit to actually power it. I should probably get on that. Hang on. I should probably research that too, just because it's been dormant for a while. Here, screw that. We need ways to go through, and everybody can be happy then. Maybe. Nobody die. Nobody die. Are you on auto harvest? You're not on auto harvest. Look at that. Okay, so this is supposed to be a spawn, or this will eventually be a spawn. Yeah, eventually. If I hurry up, we can probably solve a couple problems. If I don't hurry up, I'm just an a-hole. Where are you again? Cobalt Volcano. I feel like I shouldn't build anything too significant over here because I would like to use it eventually. The problem is when. When is eventually? Alright, so let's look back down here. I'm legit feeling bad about, like, trying to develop down here. Because I feel like I shouldn't be, but I kind of feel like I need to. Somebody's really happy on this colony. I guess I could always set up over here, maybe? Or is that bad because this is like the only one that won't be hacked? Hold on, if that's the inn, I could always, if I do set up here, I can probably minimize the amount of like distance things need to travel. So what if we're nice to this plant? Or a mellow. What if we're nice to that plant? And we just no, fine. Over here's looking pretty nice. I am indecisive as fuck. Fine, screw it. Where's the floor? There we go. There we go. Power plant's going in over here. Probably. Oh well. Let's call it a temporary power plant. If it does end up needing to move, we'll move it later. More than likely, it's gonna stay here for a while. It just needs to be where like the most important stuff is right now. If you go down, that's okay-ish. I probably won't be too happy about it, and I'll probably keep everybody mopping. But it's probably okay. Here, let's drown that for now. As long as the mop orders are down, I'm sure somebody can get to them later, so meh. Oh right, oops. Okay, so again, let's pretend everything's fine. That'll be the door. That'll be something. Hang on. Utility? No, you're a station. You're a station. There we go. Station. I think I'll actually start off, like, with the power generators this time. So, hang on. It'd have to be, like, natural gas, natural gas. Do we have coal here? I feel like we do. Okay, that's not a lot of coal. I'm gonna leave that alone then. But I can probably just roll with it. So here, we'll do that. That's not gonna be very happy with me for a little bit, but I'm just gonna dig my way down. Oh yeah, this will be a beautiful mess to contend with right now. So that means you get one of those. And since we've got things going, could you be like a little stout one, or is that a no? I'm sure we'll find out soon. Here, everybody mop. Yeah, I feel like natural gas actually leaked out a good chunk. So I might set up things at the very bottom to try and like capture it, but it's not really a big concern right now. I think. You would think with 45 dupes running around, I'd have it together, but I don't. Why are you like perpetually just waterfalling?
Because they hate you.
Something hates me. Something
I
really
do love
hates
your
me.
little fish there, though.
They're having a great time. Here, block that up.
I've never had fish, because I always forget to make a death pit.
Death pit? You mean like I'm...
Yeah, because if you
having?
print them and they flop into the pit, you have free fish.
Here, this ruby is being printed out.
I like the iron gut.
Do too.
They both have iron gut.
But one has more interest than the other
Yeah,
one.
exactly.
So, that one. What are we doing? We've got a lot. Okay, so clearly this is gonna have to be in like sequence. But one had more positive. And I like the more positive traits. Don't you fucking die. Nobody die while you're here, okay? Hold on, are you okay? You guys are okay. I'm gonna get rid of this so we can actually do something with it. Okay, grab that. Ah, hell. Okay, that's cool too. That's cool too. We probably need like a clean water pit here that isn't just this. And... you know, all the fun stuff. Yeah, I feel like I am currently struggling hard. Here, just go there. We'll give you some nice, yeah, we'll give you some nice stuff to stand on so you run a little faster. Waterfall! Giant ass waterfall. Bet you I can actually make a nice, like, Paku pit instead of this. Okay, that's fair. I kind of wasn't even paying attention to anything. It's like, look, 1 negative and 3 positive. Go. And, you know, not the other skill that we haven't seen yet. Are you guys okay? You guys got this? Yeah, you guys got this. I feel like these guys are actually starting to slow down, but probably because I keep telling them to mop. And if they're gonna keep mopping, well, things are still spilling, so they're kind of stuck in a loop. Yep, they are stuck in a loop. Okay, let's assume these guys are fine, and let's focus on the problems from over here, like the fact that now I need a water filter for this, because there's like little bits and pieces of freaking water. Are you guys not like? Oh, it might have been snow. Hang on, snow. Snow is also clean water, right?
I think snow
Yeah,
is
it
clean.
becomes water. Becomes water.
Yeah. But polluted ice or polluted snow, we're not.
There we go. People can get that out of the way now. I see the glow stick. I like the glow stick. Hang on, too cold? Too cold. How about over here? Okay, water's coming in. Water's coming in at 105. Why were you coming in so low then? Did you like miss something? Oh, now you're fine. Okay, well I'm just gonna call that back, and because it's apparently working now, just not even question it anymore. Okay, so should I continue leveling lower floors or upper floors? That's the
Yes.
question. Why not both?
Why not both?
I'll start doing upper. Here, how about that? I mean, it better let that dupe sleep, and that's still the other reason why I'm pre-building in what's it called? I'm pre-building in bedroom formation because I don't wanna have them in the barracks and have them be all pissy with each other. And also, we're totally gonna come back and replace the floor with floor for just the sheer speed boost, but right now I don't really feel like babysitting these guys, so it's just gonna be straight on through pretty much everywhere. And there, look, now they've got stuff to do for a change. I should probably shove some more people around on different sleep schedules, but they're fine.
Scheduling is important.
And cancel you. And build straight over you. I think what I'm gonna do, like you see me doing right now, is I'm gonna try and prioritize the power spine structure on the far left, and I'll start slowly rolling out like some kind of power infrastructure for over here, just because I would like to clean up all the polluted oxygen that came about over here. And I think the best way to do that is pretty much from this side of things. I'll probably start getting bitched at that there's not enough oxygen being produced at the moment, and it'll be right, but probably because everything's trying to fill in the void. And I also know that if I move too fast, we're gonna have some pressure problems happening for our plants. So I'm gonna try and not go as fast as I think I could go. Oh good, you guys are almost done. So again, I'm just gonna switch back to over here. Wonder why the hell we're waterfalling to begin with.
I'm more surprised that the water can stay vertical like that underneath the door.
Here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know
Physics.
either.
Don't question game physics.
It works. I don't know why. We don't know why.
Don't question it.
Okay, so we know this turned off recently. I'm definitely gonna try and get everything out, and I'm gonna try and cap it with some kind of probably double layer of insulated tile, because I don't want and I don't need that heat coming over to screw things up. Is this Paku stuck? We have a nice little decoration in this mesh tile.
I think your person is stuck.
They're not stuck.
Oh, there's the ladder. Got
Yeah,
it.
like there's a ladder. They're fine.
I was looking down, like, can they get out?
Yes, they are totally, completely fine. Or that's what I'm gonna keep telling myself and telling them. You are completely fine.
They're fine.
There's nothing to worry about. I'm still very angry about the polluted water vent down here. I don't know how I'm supposed to get this. So to like borrow a bunch of water from the other colony, turn it into steam, and just slowly solidify and cool this off? And get like steam power out of it? Because I'm not really sure what else I could do. That's too much liquid, huh? Okay. Well, all the plants down here are dead. Yay! Right? Yep, all the plants are dead. Thanks to flooding, I believe. So let's go ahead and make this a little bit wider for everything. I mean, it could just be that the physics here work differently, right? Water can totally just form that strange lock that a lot of people like to build with. I like that lock. Shoot. Here. Take those, and we'll just make some more void space for the water to keep going in. This colony might be ready for like another person to come in on, but I'm not liking that Max has a lot of stress, so I might need to set up a real quick nice little thing for him to chill out in. 149 because this doesn't count. Here, let's go down 2 more floors. And then we can do a dumb. Okay. The water killed that too. Here. Doorway. Yeah, the doorway can stay for now. Yep, the Paku's just floating up there. Paku fry and yeah, another Paku. Cool. Okay. I probably made it too small, so I might need to make it bigger. I might need to change it later. Though I'm a little afraid that if I try and change it later, mistakes will be made, like horrible you can't fix this type of mistake. And on that, I need you. I need you. Yeah, and I need you over there for the time being. Is it already time for more? And then Starry-Eyed, Animal Lover, Gourmet, Iron Gut, Mole Hands. I guess Josh for the Starry-Eyed bonus, and the fact that he's got triple.
Are you gonna put him on the first or second? Because he has cooking.
I'll put him here. I'll put him on second instead. Second's
Do you have
been...
a cook there?
Yes.
Oh.
But...
Oh yeah, you have Fry the cook
Yeah,
and SpongeBob
Fry.
the cook.
I think SpongeBob is on the
Yeah,
first
I know.
planet.
On the first one.
Here, no. Hang on. Probably should have done this before that, but no. Breathability's fine. They could always use another person to, like, help them set up. Power. I need power. There we go. Stinky. Thank you. Okay, and then high stress, which probably means not that. Definitely means that this is gonna be for individuals that need to chill the fuck out. Who is it? Oh fuck. This is gonna suck. Hang on. Max on Yakido. Oh god. Oh no, could you imagine this if you actually successfully colonize all 8? There we go. Max, take a break. Take a no. Bad. See, they're okay. Sort of. One has temperature. Oh yeah, that's one fine looking temperature. Thing. Stop suffocating. Stinky. Holy shit. Stinky, you're going to die. Let's pretend that that's all gonna be okay, and I'm just gonna take this out next. Actually, here, let's like take. Hang on, I can take that out. I can take that out. Wasn't there like a cold one right here? There was not a cold one right there. There you go. Take that out too. There, I'm like, yeah, finish that room instead. I'll probably like follow the abyssalite layer later and just have this all filled out. Take this out too. Oh wow. Okay. Well, I'm not really happy about all the flooding that's going on, but we can always fix things up later. Or at least that's what I'm gonna keep telling myself. Here, let's just go right there. I think the fun thing is that if I want to keep things safe, I should probably cap off this room right here, like right now, or else we're gonna be no, give me that cancel. Or else we're gonna be in some serious trouble thanks to the other nice water feature down here. Plus, I'll get to push this wall back one more. And we'll try and drop off some infrastructure in here to try and capture, or try and cycle back some of the water eventually. In fact, I might leave a toggle on to like send it up to this room. But I won't worry about it right now. I think it should be like low on the priorities list. Oh, popped eardrums. How bad are you? Are you receding? That doesn't look promising. I'm gonna ignore it.
It's fine. If you can't see it, it's not happening.
That's how I'm feeling about this right now. Like, it's no,
Yeah,
it's
fine.
okay. Okay, so you've got some juice in you now. Here, technically, there's only one feeding it thing, so I can make this one as a small one and upgrade it later. But it does mean that I still need the gas filter. Let's flip you, but not have to run more power. So here, I need to make spaghetti. Apparently, just make the spaghetti. I don't care. I don't care anymore. Bad things need to happen. And apparently I'm gonna need to atone for this later. But that's later. That's something to deal with later. It's gonna be probably okay. And hang on. Like just run it there. feel like I made some mistakes by trying to build over here, but it's probably okay. Here, fuck it. Just build the rest of the way up. I don't care anymore. Are they gonna be fine there? Do we just have a perma decoration though? Should I free them? Nah, they'll be fine. I'm gonna count on them being totally and absolutely fine. Okay, there. Those aren't connected yet, so we're good. Oh, you're broken now. Awesome. Here, let's drain you out. Yeah, let's drain you out too. 15 of you to take care of, and
Are there
still...
fish down there?
No, but now it's
Your
too much
poor
water.
Sweetles are sad.
They're safe.
They're sad.
They're
They're relegated to those two little.
They're safe. It's totally fine.
Poor Sweetles.
Totally fine. See, look,
I think they're cute, but when they evolve, I think they're ugly. I
be-
feel kind of bad about it.
Don't be mean to them.
I told you I feel kind of bad about it.
Okay, I'll just pump out this water later. We'll waste some power and then call it all good. Hey, look, a liquid lock. I love how it's all crashing down right now. Here, get that together. There ain't shit happening because things aren't together. Okay, let's pretend everything's fine. Let's just no.
It's fine.
You're fine, right? Okay.
No, he's dead. Suddenly, like Joshua.
Oh my god, I can't believe Josh just like died of a heart attack that one time.
He just keeled over.
That was funny.
Did we make a clip of that yet?
I left it marked.
Okay, we need to make a clip of that.
I know. Hang on. Water going in, water going in. Hang on. Do you not... You're waiting for materials. Because you ran out of material. And you're gonna run out of material. Okay, water only made it up to the 60s. Okay, what if I cut out the middleman for now? What if I like reconnect that? Again, I'll get back to actually automating this later. Here, you turn on. The bad thing is we're cycling the same amount of water and warming it up. The good news is it could probably stand and warm up a little. Just a little bit. Here, give me like 50 of those. Okay, yeah, that should be good. I'm a little surprised it didn't bitch at me that we didn't make enough oxygen, but I'm good with it, or I guess I'm good with it. Bad thing is, I'm definitely gonna get somebody bitching at me here in just a little bit that they are trapped. They won't be happy, but it's okay. I'm gonna claim it's okay. Yeah, someone's gonna jump scare later. Okay. Oh shit. Negative 20s. Nah, somebody can mop that up. Hold on, what is your minimum? 12. I'm willing to bet I could probably set some of these up as like mini nature reserves, but I don't think I want to. At least not right now. Ooh, you guys are starting to do bad up here. Okay. Oh, when does the bad start? Actually, why is this so bad? I thought it was going better than that, but okay. Maybe we did open it too much too fast. But I do still have that available, so hang on. Oh god, I really shouldn't have done the spaghetti, but I did, so we're just gonna have to live with it. Oh, that goes there, that goes down. I'm willing to bet... Yeah, I'm willing to bet I can just... do this for a little bit, so that that one connects there. Probably pass this one off that way, and then send this one up further up. So that way we don't have to like build a ton of new pipe going around, but we do need something new going somewhere. Yeah, that could work. That could work. Okay, good. You're on. We're gonna have to do something about hydrogen storage very, very soon. Or maybe send it somewhere. Oh shit, I did not hear you fire off. Here, I'm gonna take that Gosman. I'm not sure how many farmers are on the second planet, but just the fact that they've got stable calories, come here you, got stable calories, and they could stand to gain a few more people. I'm printing that one out. There's probably not enough beds. Furniture. Oh god, we haven't even started up petroleum production yet, so that's gonna be fun when we get to it. And this colony, much like the other ones, in desperate need of a storage facility because it is dirty. Like, stupidly dirty. Let's go straight across. I'm gonna go with this won't leak, but I'm going to try to just dig the exhaust pipe up like a nice short and sweet little pipe where we have to cross some spaghetti already. Okay, you still have no out. I think those are currently unreachable. Oh man, two more and we will be halfway there. Here's some ball. Let's just clean up these rooms for now. Yeah, let's just clean up those rooms for now, and we'll have to worry about the incoming inevitable pipe spaghetti. Let's do not that one. Let's do it like this for now. And you know what? Let's put it up so that we have another way for things to go out of here. But we'll do it the shitty way. So there's our pipe. There's a ladder, and there's that. Okay, that's looking a lot better, I think. Sorta, kind of. Okay, you finally stopped waterfalling. I don't even know what that was about. But good. Oh, I guess I could always do this too. Not necessarily like clean up, but I do. Oh, I would like all those resources secured and out of there. I'm also gonna go ahead and deconstruct that so that people can get on through. But here, I'm gonna hit cancel right there.
Friendly reminder to plug your shit in. My phone got to 20 and warned me, and I forgot it wasn't
You
plugged in.
forgot?
Yes.
Wow.
Friendly reminder.
Yay, it wasn't me this time.
No, it was me.
Hang on. Draw that over.
Nutmeg likes her little blanket over
She
there.
does.
She's just asleep.
She's like on a mini throne. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, she has her own throne. She's so spoiled. She's sleeping on a pillow and then a wadded up blanket on top of the couch. Yes, you're spoiled. I actually got her attention.
Aww.
Yeah.
Look, I'll make a legit fish tank up here. How about that? Here, hang on. Deconstruct. Oh my god, what was that? There we go. Look, fish tank. She gets another treat. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Come here.
Bag?
Oh, does she not?
She doesn't,
She doesn't
believe you.
believe? Why does she not believe me? Look, you're getting a treat. You're getting
Yeah, there we go.
Of course it has to be the kissing noise.
The kissing
Come here.
noise. Come here.
Come here.
Okay.
Does she lick the mic?
No, she was licking my fingers because they had the treat.
Okay.
It tastes like treat. She must lick.
Okay.
Are you just gonna hang out on his lap now? Yeah.
Yes. Yes, she is.
She does not want to get off you. Yes.
She's having fun. Actually,
You're
screw
a
it.
good dog.
Here, cancel.
Yeah.
Cancel that one.
You scare off all the people you hear. Or try and get their attention. I'm not sure which.
Here, let's go like this. And now she's camped on my lap.
Yes. She's camped on
Here,
your
out,
lap.
down, out, down.
A nice lap warmer.
And then we're just gonna run one of those. Technically, I could just like hook that up to over here, and that might happen later. I know, Meg. But I'm gonna worry about it later. I'm just gonna open this up twice, or up too high because I need it now. And I think we'll also try and finish off this. There we go. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. That project is almost done. Yes, hi Nutmeg. Okay, hang on. 121 degree water. Yeah. Now it's warm. Why are you guys hanging out over the polluted water pit? Can y'all actually see nearby, or y'all can't? Okay. She abandoned me.
She left. There's no more treats. She must go back to her throne.
Well, she likes it. Look, more stickers.
She's fun.
A paper airplane.
I like the square emoji.
I see like a Lego man head.
Oh. Yeah.
It shouldn't
see
be,
that.
but that's what I'm seeing. I love this vertical, like, I don't know what's here. Wall thing. Yeah, I should make them dig just somewhere crazy over here, but I'm pretty sure it's highly unbreathable. Yeah, it's like highly unbreathable over there, so I'm not gonna. And then we've got this whole thing to deal with, so hang on. There needs to be... Yeah. I'm gonna maybe give somebody popped ears here, but there needs to be that. And then that needs to go over. And then... How bad is it? What if I like put it towards the middle? So like here. means let's just pop out there. Has like a lot longer of a way to travel, but it can happen. Not to mention the fact that there's no floor now. Oh, and no ladder piece right there, but that's okay. Hold on. Make another explosion happen here. There we go. Okay, let's give that some time to work, and I'm pretty sure I need to start setting up another one of these rooms around here anyway. And we're probably going to reclaim this one within the next couple cycles because I think we're reaching an all hands on deck thing over here, especially with how much we've opened up over here. Either that or I need to start wiping out carbon dioxide and running it through a carbon skimmer. And just maybe having a closed loop, I don't know. It might be too cold to maintain a closed loop. I'm a little afraid that if I keep digging, we're gonna have to deal with some stuff. Okay, no, that's fine. Okay, are you guys good? Do you count as a power room? Power plant, power plant. Okay. Got dual power plants, and they're not finishing this. Apparently. Okay, that's almost ready, so I should hook you up. Oh, no I shouldn't. I feel like the dupes are not slowing the fuck down. Who likes radiation? None of you. I'm not taking nails because I've got... The home colony's got enough, oh, the flower type? The bristle blossoms, and I don't want her being miserable. How about Liam? Hang on. 189, that's about... Both of these are about the same in terms of, calories. There's already 16 here. I'm pretty sure there's not 16 beds. In fact, I'm pretty sure I'm still short a bed. But they kind of need They kind of need more help here, though. Yeah, screw it. Liam, welcome to your shitty home right now. The good news is we're working on making it better. The bad news is it's not good right now. Here we go. Here, somebody can... Why am I avoiding that? Must have been avoiding that for a reason. Maybe, I think something killed it earlier, and by something I mean the water. The waterfalls and shit. I'm pretty sure I'm meant for this to be like another shower room for later, especially since there's 7 showers and only 4 bathrooms for 17 of them, but they're on different schedules to a certain degree. So I'm not going to worry about it too much. Let's walk that back. Yeah, and I think I'm going to leave this one as a baby oxygen room for now. Because I don't really feel like we need all that much of it here, especially if I'm just going to replace one single, what's it called? Pipe? Oxygen pipe coming in. So let's just assume it's all the same and that we're totally fine. And besides, Yakido kind of sort of has the whole polluted oxygen generation going everywhere, so we've got time to correct mistakes if I am making a huge, huge, terrible mistake. Much like the mistake of leaving that kaku fillet in with this little guy. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that should take a while. I'm probably gonna leave something to make a water reservoir on this one, but I'm not sure the time is now to do that. Sorry, I'm here trying to finish my coffee before it goes cold or gets to be like 11 at night. Okay. So I think we can agree that it's just going to be all kinds of fucked over here soon, right? So I should
Yes. Yes.
probably get that. Here, somebody can go sit there and analyze that. Okay, those count as entombed. So I think what's gonna happen is we're gonna try, and I really do mean try, we're gonna try and like bring back as much of this as possible, but out of sheer paranoia, I am doubling down on this. So we'll do that. We'll try and like sweep everything out of here. They're probably gonna yell at me that they are scalding or something. Let's not go that far. Or actually, no. It's just one. Screw it. Hang on. Where's the floor? That's a floor. That's a floor. I'll do the lower floor. Oh, I ran out of material. I'll fix that shit later. Are you okay? You're okay. I feel like the second colony's actually gotten some pretty good development going. At least for the most part, anyway. Okay, this is gonna get to stay for a while just because we don't really have much or any hydrogen in at the moment, I think. Plus, I did the worst thing imaginable, and this is not even hooked up yet. Actually, screw it here. 75. Let's do that as the low threshold. High still gonna be 100, because I'm pretty sure if we did have any hydrogen, I probably already fucked it.
Probably.
Automation wiring is fun, especially when you forget to actually run it. Let's do the same. Let's do 75. Might be important. Okay. I take it that I can't mop you up right now, so here. I feel like I'm really concentrating on this one for this stream. There we go. Got it in. Haha. Alright, maybe we won't have to run what's it called? A filter here. I know it's hot, I know it's hot. If you hurry up, you won't have to be here much longer. This might be better built from the bottom instead, because then we'll have to deal with the water. More than likely. Okay, here. You get to get out of here. At least it's breathable. I know I've sent some off to really suffer because the area that I want them to dig out is not exactly breathable in any sense of the word. Alright, you're done. Oh, I can't pull you. But you're done. This is why I believe in field research supremacy, because they can just keep trading off, and everybody's pretty much happy about it. Sort of. Eh. There we go. I'm gonna start trying to just throw down the let's clean this shit up everywhere. What I didn't think through is how the power spine is actually going to get out of here and work.
Details.
The devil's in the details, and it's not panning out so great for me over here. Okay, I'll probably make this one like the power spine itself, much like the other colonies got going. But that also means I forgot a crucial little detail over here. Kinda need one of these plates. We have one of those plates, well, we need to do that too. And we don't have anything for you yet, so how about we do that, and this gets to start running up research for us, because holy shit, do we need it going? We're gonna run out. Oh wait. We're fucking short, but we're not fucking short. There we go. Like, that has to be the most important thing that we've got, like, up and running. Since this is technically on... Since that's technically on, and I can probably, run this as well to help alleviate that a little. Let's go ahead and just run back that infrastructure over here. Mostly by probably hitting deconstruct right here. That takes out the... That does not take out the bridge. That does take out the bridge. Takes out the bridge. Okay, good. Don't connect it, because then I'll have like a massive fart explosion over here. So here, this goes away. This gets connected. And this gets connected, and then, assuming everything's up and running right, we should have power. Except that there's no copper over here, so they can't do NG's tune-up. Yet. Hang on, do we have anything? You have steel. Do not use the steel. Well, do not use the steel for this part. I'm probably going to drop steel in here to try and grab all the water and whatnot. Are we doing good? Can somebody hurry up on like that one little bit? Okay, and then I should probably put in like a little safety thing to make sure that if for some reason the water system goes down on the home colony, that we just haul ass over here and make sure that everything's fine. You know how it is. Hang on. You. Okay, calorie... Oh my god, it's gonna be the food! What do you think? Should number 50 just be a single interest dupe, knowing that I'd probably be okay sacrificing them to the third planet, or another planet? Or should I take the food, knowing that I don't necessarily need the food?
Sacrifice!
Hang on.
Bring to sacrifice!
Okay, I need to fix the food situation over here, because it's slowly going down.
I would suggest sacrificing the digger.
We had a digger? Hang on.
For printing out, yeah.
Because the person digging can definitely...
See? Hassan!
Oh.
Sacrifice Hassan!
Okay.
I'm so morbid.
You're sounding awfully morbid for this. Yeah, fine. Hassan, come here. You get to set up the colony, or colony number 3 later. And probably die in the process. But we thank you for your sacrifice. Here, I'm gonna just give in and make some more like crappy barracks for the moment. Okay, you seem to be working full time now. You seem to actually have... Oh, you're out again. Never mind. Huh. Bet you if we start getting back up here, I'll plop down a telescope up here. If we get to the point that there's nothing else that's really getting done, like no other hydrogen generator anywhere, no anything. Oh, we'll get to it. It's only cycle 215. We're probably not going to get into rocketry till like 300 at the earliest. Also, how is this growing out of the tile? But I mean, okay, sure. There we go. Let's flood. Let's flood here. Let's take this down. That's actually 5. Let's take that down, and we'll have a nice little fish tank parked over this area. Why are you on? Oh, I'm dumb. No. So, the coal generator's been running for a while because we keep digging coal. Kinda sort of didn't notice that. Oh well. Lose some resources, and it's okay. Sparkle Streaker! Why are you so happy? Okay, I feel like I shouldn't connect the gas line yet because we kind of can't. Kind of. There we go. All right, we're stopping the leaking pretty much permanently now. Here, let's go ahead and do that. Ironically, this might end up being the clean water pit later. You know, just a little bit of a reserve over here in case things just don't pan out in our favor for some reason. You guys can't reach that from that side, can you? There you go. Have a ladder. Can I offer you a ladder in these trying times? Are you suffocating? Bert, get out of there. Thank you. It's like I issued no such thing to have somebody die. You have... Oh shit, you guys have 9 cycles for that. Here. Just fucking army of storage bins. Here, have some 6s, have some more 6s. Because this needs to go like now, this needs to go like now, right after that. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's do that. I think we're gonna end up losing some resources like this, but that's okay. I'd rather get my statues researched so that we can get that running. And I should probably check and make sure that the grill has like priority 9. It does have priority 9. Okay, you're bitching about breathability. Okay, all that tells me is that we need to do something about this. We need to do something about this. Wow, that's actually giving out more than I thought it would.
Yay! That's always a good problem to have.
Too much cold
Mostly.
salt water.
Water.
Okay, look, glowy.
Water.
Glowy.
Does she not wake up the others next to her, or is the distance like
The
too
distance
far?
is
Okay.
the distance is too far because
I'm used to having to space them out because of the snorers.
ah,
So, yeah.
that's fair. I feel like we're gonna spill over with some food down here. Because I feel like it's really necessary at this point to just keep on expanding the food supply, but that also means that we need more lighting. And is it just me, or have they not gotten more critters in there? Or is the thing not working because I hacked something up? I'll go with I probably hacked something up. Okay, you're cramped right now. You're sending a green signal, but you didn't tell me anything. Maybe I should make it more annoying. Like, hey, dumbass, come over here. Here, let's invoke some Insta barbecue right now. And there you go. How's the water doing now? Okay, I'm gonna take a huge risk here and reconnect this right now just to refill the water reservoir. I need to increase the water reservoir over here because I don't know, it seems too small to me. Like, I try and make it big, and this is not big enough for my liking, but we can worry about that later. It was just worrying me earlier that if I left it at the size it was, that we'd have different kinds of issues. How long do I have? 8 cycles. Here you guys go. Move everything out of there. Like everything out of there. There's 18 of you here. I expect this to be done in like 2 cycles. Okay, that's all hooked up. Or that all would be hooked up if there were enough. Whatever you told me there wasn't enough. There's totally enough. Here. That's more important right now than anything. I'm gonna just keep on ignoring the breathability issue. No, I shouldn't ignore the breathability issue. This is actually looking terrible. Because it's all like going up? No, it's not. Okay, we should fix this. Like, soon. They don't seem to be really angry about anything. And did I run you back yet? No. Number 4 is just gonna get right here. There we go. We'll just be lazy about it. Everything else working. That line's going up to like Atmos suit, so I'm gonna ignore it for now. And you guys are all heating up, right? Yeah, you guys are just barely out of range. I think the easiest thing to do here is to just move, like pick this up and move it over. And that actually sounds like a great idea, so I'm gonna start just drawing in right now that we're going to do that. You know, just go right there. I'm gonna trust that they're not gonna... What was I just in the middle of saying, Gene? I'm gonna trust that they're not gonna do anything stupid.
You don't trust dupes. They're stupid and they will do stuff like that. Don't trust them.
Well, at least I saw it happen, so we don't have to come back and panic.
Don't trust them.
Here, I know a way we can like stop this for now. Let's have 50 frost buns just thrown in. Yeah. And here, yeah, I'm still serious about that. We're probably just gonna run that over and worry about counting in a little while. There you go. There you go. And we'll work something out over here, but worry about it later as well. Okay. Yeah, they'll be fine. Probably. That is one too tall. There we go. They'll be fine, probably. Probably get away with putting a carbon skimmer down here, but we can probably worry about that one later. Okay, good. We've got that radiating out. I should probably like station a few more oxygen outs around here to make sure that things are actually oxygenating everywhere. And how are you doing now that you're here? I'm gonna take that as not that great. Let's just assume not that great. How are we doing over here? You know what? I forgot to send that down. There you go. Have some power. It's kind of dumb to be cycling it from this geyser to that colony and back, but I'm gonna go with it's okay. I'm really leaning towards that bubbles. I kind of want the oxalite because it is something to propel a rocket, but I'm halfway planning on making the first colony handle the research, or the initial research to rush towards a Radbolt rocket, because the second colony is going to have, I guess, the opportunity to just charge those up faster than this one. At least not until I go, like, messing around with... Oh, crap, what's it called? I need to mess around with the nuclear reactor and stuff. I haven't done that yet. I'm a little too, I guess, terrified of doing it. Hang on, Bubbles, do you want to be here, or do you want to be here? I think I'm just gonna have to print Bubbles here. I might cap this one at 20 soon, but she'll have to do. Also, you are totally okay now, so Max, please get your butt back to work on that one. That's the day one. Here's the night one. There we go. I need to make sure everyone's on the right schedule. How many days? 7.5. Okay. Here's where things are gonna get awkward. I need to move the water out, but I don't necessarily have something for it, so I'm probably just gonna do the very lazy, that. Oh shit. Are you okay, buddy? Meep? Are you showering? Are you just shivering? Okay. Oh no, you've got yucky lungs. It's okay. Okay, water. I'd, like, shove that up in terms of priority, but I don't think it's gonna matter. And hang on. Okay, good. Well, bad. The heat spread out, but that's arguably okay as well.
Anyone want to take bets on when that area is gonna melt, like completely?
I'll make sure it doesn't.
Well, I mean, we can still bet on it.
That's fair. Hang on. How about that? Did I... Could you like not? No. No, you can't. Okay. Here. What looks like a good temperature? Here, have plus decor. Plus decor is nice. Oh shit. Plus decor is nice, as long as I'm not drawing like I'm drunk right now. And because I think this is a little more pressing, I'm gonna raise that to a 6. Okay, no research focus selected. Good. We can continue. Give me statue. Or does statue need all 4? Ha. Give me statue. I want a statue bomb. Hang on. What's the clock? 6.9. So keep an eye on that. And nobody can do, like, anything about the higher... Nobody can do anything about the higher part. I'm gonna... They can build 2 out, right? I'm not misthinking this right now. Here, somebody needs to go there. This just all needs to be finished. Um, I need to like come back in here later for getting the water. I can probably afford to drop in. No, no, I can't. No, I can afford to drop you in. Yeah, I can afford to drop you in made out of gold. So what if we do that? Let's do just the normal insulated pipe. Let's do this, and I'll just like run it to right there. Let's do. I don't really have a choice here. There we go. I'll leave it like that, and then later, like at our own leisure, we'll come and get that. Hopefully, probably. And I think for now I'm gonna cancel these, but I'm gonna try and grab this as one final resort. I'm also gonna just like it's stupid. There's 19 of them here. It's gonna get done, but I kind of want to like really emphasize that this needs done, even though the material science stuff needs to be going. So I guess research is finally back on. Playthrough wide. I wonder what you're using for that. But okay. Oh, good. Bubbles. Okay, Bubbles is fine. Ish. It's like we're just gonna keep an eye here to make sure that everybody's fine and nobody dies. There we go. I wonder if I should have made some of these, or some of the outer walls too thick as well, because I'm planning on trying to do that here, but it's debatable if I'll get to it in time. I'll probably get to it in time. It's only been a cycle and a half. Plus right. No, I want that. You're fine. You're fine. I know breathability's getting a bit dicey in here, but you're fine. Finish that wire, and yeah. And this one's coming down too. And again, I'm just gonna hit everything with a 6. That's so weird.
I can agree.
You know, I didn't realize that there were 2 different color cans for that. Sorry, Kelsey.
I know.
Kelsey opened up a bottle of liquid death, which I love that. No, you're fine.
It's water.
It's water. It's canned water.
Cause death to plastic. Yay. But we bought it because we found a can and we were like, oh yeah, let's try it. But we didn't realize this is a sparkling water. Sparkling water is weird. I'll still drink it, but it's weird.
At least we later found like a normal
can,
or a can of non-sparkling. There we go. There's my statues. Okay, so I'm gonna go for Soda Fountain because Soda Fountain is next. Have you seen boxed water?
Yeah, I've seen it. We haven't tried it, but we've seen boxed water.
Oh dang it. Are we actually out of granite, or are you guys just complaining at me? I assume they're complaining at me. Oh, that's coal. Can anybody reach those still? They're lighting up, so I'm gonna assume they can. How long has research been off for this challenge? It's been a while. It's been like a long while. Calories seem to be fine here. Calories seem to be holding over here, so that's not, it's not bad, but that's not great either. I'll probably keep on like expanding the search for crap, what's it called, more geysers, if there is like another water geyser lurking around out here. be really nice to have. Yeah, I might just rip this up and move it over. Over. I mean, that one was fun. The non-spaced out version, well, took a long time to complete, but it got completed. Here, fine, sandstone. Just finish it out of sandstone and try and trap all the heat in here. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm still serious about trying to push, like, alright, like, how many more over 100 can we get to? But I'm a little terrified of that one. Just, you know, a little bit. There we go. Just go like that. I feel like I have to supervise these guys, because if not, we're gonna have some kind of accident, or I'm gonna accidentally take out 19 dupes with the frickin' heat source. And that's not something I want to do. Again. Although I guess that one wasn't 19 dupes, it was more like 24.
Yeah.
But it was like the first colony that actually got it together for the most part.
Yeah, it was.
Okay, I still don't trust them to finish in time, but they will. As long as they don't drop things like down here again. Oh shoot, there's stuff here. Here. Oh good. I'm gonna run this up to a 9 to make sure that they're actually moving research along, because I want that to finish pretty much like next, as soon as possible. I need to figure out where to statue bomb around here. Not there. There we go. Oh, we're out of granite here. I should probably send some over. There we go. Have a decoration. Okay, fine. Oh, good. We're taking that lime. I need
Always
lime.
take the lime.
I like Devon for number 52.
Always
Actually,
take the
no,
lime.
strike that. I don't like Devon because he's got allergies, and we've got plenty of floral scent. But I need the lime more than anything. It's gonna be lime. Besides, I think these guys still need a little bit of help in the calorie department. Or, you know, more, what's it called? Not more farms, more stables. There we go. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna keep ignoring the breathability problem. It'll be resolved soon enough, I think. I feel like I should replace this soon, because I feel like it's bad that it's costing me a dupe to run the generator, but it's not really costing us much, especially on a small planet with 18 other people running around. I'm totally torturing these guys. I could have done like one extra one ladder here so that they could just cross over, no problem, but instead, apparently I like to see them suffer. Alright, is everything gone? Everything gone? Good. I was gonna start closing that up, but I don't trust anybody here. Where are you going? Make it out. You can make it out in time. Only problem is now I need to, like, stay here and babysit to make sure that nobody does, like, build it from the inside. Okay, I might go for the rad bolt containment, but I think it might be a bad idea right now. Here, I'm gonna go for the solar panel module because I like building those for the rocket. Could be a good idea. I think it could be a good idea. Okay, there we go. This room is secured for the most part. I would like to expand it this way, but the next time this gets opened up, if it does get opened up, will be when there is... Oh, you guys are dead too. When there are Atmo suits available. Though I suppose that means that we are completely free to... Oh shit. Well, we should be free to start running the power spine down, but I forgot that I didn't build this completely right, so let's just hold on for a sec. Still good? Still good. Okay. I'm gonna rely on the Abyssal Light layer to keep everything in check over there. We're gonna wait however long this takes to just shut up and be quiet. But I'm guessing we're gonna be fine there. I feel like I should set up a sheep farm, but I don't really feel like farming the Drecos right now. Are they worth the meat? I don't remember. I know the shovels were, but I don't think the Drecos are. I don't remember. So hang on, anybody injured? I should probably focus on building a hospital soon. I'm gonna go start statue bombing over here because it needs to happen. Plus these guys have plenty of, or should have plenty of granite anyway. And I'm just gonna park them pretty much everywhere, maybe, if I get the chance. Actually, I need to swap out that water cooler for the beach chair, because we definitely have the supplies to be doing that.
I love getting the beach chairs.
I do too. There we go. I was serious. Like this is gonna just go everywhere I can pretty much get away with. Especially since a lot of the stuff I build ends up being ugly. And I want to say that everybody that can... Oh, good. Everybody that can make statues is already designated to make the statues. See, look, it's creeping around. Mostly. Hang on, are you full? I'm gonna say we probably have 50 more cycles before this one really becomes an issue and we need to worry about either sending off excess hydrogen somewhere else to like something within the power room itself, or I don't know. We'll have to figure something out later, probably. So here, since that's going on, I might as well get a little more... Why are you mad at me? That was weird. It didn't want to take that. Huh. Okay, well, I feel like we should continue pressing around, but I also feel like doing so might cost us either some pressure, like around here, or who knows what. So hang on. 24. There we go. I'm seriously just gonna pick up the whole damn thing and move it. What are you doing? I'd appreciate it if you don't build down there. How's it going, Brainless? We're past the halfway mark now.
No one has died.
Do not, hey. Actually, you know what?
Just make them dig out,
just dig your way out of there. You guys are gonna get stuck momentarily,
They're not digging.
Somebody did.
Okay.
There we go. See, they'll be fine. Probably. No, you are not suffocating. Get out of there. Bubbles. Bubbles. Thank you. I feel like I'm over here disciplining children that I don't have. Hang on. What's your bottom temperature again? -67. I'm gonna prepare the top one as a potential like second one. Just because it's already here. I should probably worry more about getting the water from like the top. But I do have to warm it up somehow, and I don't feel like throwing power at that. You know, with like a liquid tepidizer or whatever. Maybe I could run it through the cool steam vent room and like a radiant pipe or something to try and get some gas or some temperature exchange going. There we go. Did you guys find anything new for me? Debatable. Why is that there? Did I accidentally click? Probably a metal refinery. Could we cancel that? Thank you. Are you? Oh, you're a pinch of pepper nut. Yeah, you're totally a pinch of pepper nut. I mean, to be fair, I was running 2 of these pretty much in like sequence, just because I kind of needed them to be that way. Research. Can't do you. Yeah, let's just start over from the top and start knocking things out. Like we're supposed to, I guess. So hang on. So running them this way didn't really lose them. Shoot. Didn't really lose them much heat. So I might make that whole thing be regular water. Neat. Like regular water pipe instead, and everything past this point will just be insulated. I guess that means I have to rebuild over it, but that's okay. Here, you wanna see that one? I'm gonna assume nobody's gonna be dumb and get stuck down here, so I'm gonna leave them. They're probably gonna be fine, and they're gonna be, you know, good little dupes, and not cause me any problem. Famous last words being spoken right now, apparently. Here, you guys can also do this, since we do need to keep expanding up. Yeah. I need to come in and grab this, but I probably need to send someone in with like an Atmos suit, probably from this direction. Yeah, I'm kind of leaning towards that. Like, even though I do want to do the metal refinery, I feel like the small amount of brine, of cool slush that we're getting from this, or sorry, cool salt slush that we're getting from this doesn't justify the existence of a 3rd metal refinery. But I want it, and if I just purify this from the get-go, it's gonna have really bad results. I don't know. I feel like I've got time to figure something out, but I don't necessarily need to rush. What are you? Oh. Did he look... He looks greener than normal for some reason. Alright, who are we grabbing? Calories went up, so I'm happy. That means we can print someone else out. Though again, I'm halfway eyeing the Oxalite because I would love it.
Because of the single interest.
No, Bert's out.
The other two are
they're both shabby dressers.
And interior decorator. They're the same, except for their interests.
Okay. Both have rocketry. And one likes to cook and tidy, and the other one likes to be a doctor and research.
Personally, I'd go with Meep, just because I like Meep.
Brainless also says Meep. How many Meeps do you think we have running around right now?
I don't know. I just like Meep.
There you go. Welcome aboard, I guess. Oh, I've been doing kind of bad, but I need to figure that out too. Hang on. Food. No, food. Remember how earlier I was complaining that I should totally be dropping in Sweetles and stuff for the colony to use and gain that benefit? Yeah, I never moved them around, so what benefit? Are you fine, Bert? You're fine. It's just that seeing them idle still, like, it borderline gives me anxiety because it's like, wait, you're trapped somewhere, aren't you? Too much liquid, eh? Oh wait, you died? You died. Okay, bye-bye to that. I'm gonna just say goodbye to that battery. It's not holding a lot. Not really. Oh, great. The moment I decide to like, I'll check in on you later. That's the moment he decides to finish that. Here, let's do sedimentary rock, and let's make sure that everything is not weird here. Okay. So here's like the alternate little problem with what I did here. Kind of sort of didn't leave myself room to drop off anything for the power spine, but I'm sure it's gonna be okay. In fact, I'm halfway eyeing at actually keeping the ladder here instead, but I'm just gonna accept that I made terrible decisions and that this is just how things are gonna pan out. And I can't build down any further right now. So hang on, you guys get an ongoing spine. Here you go. Eventually I think I'll have statues over here so that they don't have to like deal with anything too ugly. But I need to, hang on, I need to send some material from this colony. So here, you guys get... Here, send them some copper ore and then start making up some more copper ore. Okay, 10 more cycles before that turns on, so we're not screwed. But, oh shoot. Okay, you off, you on. Yeah, you off, you on. Here, let's do 50 there. And for fits and giggles, let's do another 50 here. Let's double warm up copper water from the very cold cool slush. Oh. Have you gone off and on, or has this one just been on the entire time the stream's been on tonight?
Yes.
I actually can't tell anymore. I don't know.
I actually haven't been paying attention.
I kind of haven't been either. It's like, hey, there's a thing there, it's working. Don't worry about it. Research complete, which means more research now. There you go. Give me the mutant seed analyzer thing. In all honesty, I think this one would have been okay. It's just that ooh. It's just that it's like barely on the almost, it's just barely in the too hot line of things. Let's do that. I'm probably gonna just break through this abyssite layer this way to make sure all of this drains out, because the chlorine's starting to creep a little too high for me. So we're just gonna break down that wall. Do you need a certain atmosphere, Sleetweed? You do. It can't be chlorine. So yeah, I'm probably making the right choice here by getting rid of that. I'm gonna try and make a little more of a carbon dioxide trap down here to keep some just there. Okay, we've got 10 days before this thing turns on, so we're good there. We've got enough. We have enough that I'm gonna go ahead and make this a different kind of rec room then. Wait. I should, but I can't, right? Isn't the chair like all the way at the end? Yeah, it's all the way at the end. And I need data disks for that. I need floppy disks. So that's not happening for a while. Given that there's only 7 showers, I'm gonna make this one a shower floor so that people can just walk straight through. I'm gonna assume that we aren't in need of more... We are in need of more... What's it called? Deodorizers here. I think it'll be fine. Are you stuck in the door? Are you fine? You're fine. What I do need to be doing is starting up a place to hold down, like, all the materials so that these guys clean up around them, but it's only been 225 cycles. I'm sure they'll be fine and they can wait. Okay, some poor unfortunate soul is still running on this wheel every so often. Oh, it's not plumbing. No, it is plumbing. I'm blind. Okay. There we go. Let's bump this up to 14 showers, and they might be happier. I'm getting a feeling that I should probably make a go up. Make something for like contamination for radiation, but I'm not sure when I'll get to that or if I'll have to get to that. Okay, I have been doing the liquid bridge. Good. There we go. Out that way and down. I also feel like I'm leaning way too much on the original colony because I have a lot of things circling back to here. Do you count as a rec room? Wait, the one on the bottom doesn't count as a rec room either. I'm missing a decoration. Here, who likes showering and seeing a piece of art just staring back at them? There we go. I could probably go with the plant, but I think this is funnier. Or at least I'm gonna enjoy it more if it's just a plant. And since I'm already here for decor... Oh, hey, a shine bug got in here. Nice. All the way over. All the way over. There we go. Unless I feel like a psychopath later when I have a ton of reed fiber, I could always replace the bathroom to have like carpeted tile. But then
Ew.
why would you? I know, like I'd be like a psychopath.
You'd be a psychopath. Who puts carpet in a bathroom?
I've seen a few pictures
I
where
know,
there's
and
like,
they're psychopaths.
yeah. Have you seen the carpeted like kitchen counter?
Don't.
I know.
No.
I know.
You're crazy.
I don't know why you would. Hang on, what's your problem? Is it because it's barely breathable? Understood. Okay. Okay. It looks like a fraction of this has gone down just because it doesn't want to play. It doesn't want to play nice. And I should just... What? What did I do? Oh, the masterwork underground. I like the stripy lines. How's over there looking? That looks nice. Anyway. Okay, we've got a breathability problem that's sort of kind of ongoing again, and it's largely because of our stuff. Hang on. Here, just make 3 emergency ones. We'll get to that later again. I should have left myself more room to build. It's okay. We'll make spaghetti. We'll make everything worse before it gets better. Can I abandon that for a bit? Wait, can I do that or run this back and it won't get angry at me? Please don't get angry at me. I should carpet the kitchen. Carpeting the kitchen might be funny. Nope, you had it right. Yeah, you had it right the first time. There we go. Let's do that. Let's do that. Okay. I feel like I need to regularly do breathability checks because I feel like it's not so simple to check for that versus Here, let's connect you two. Versus, like, hey, let's do a food status check. Is it still going up? Great. Don't worry about it. Has it gone down? Well, shoot. Time to borderline panic. What are you guys doing? Is that the new hangout spot? Okay. Can we see 53? Oh, look at the cute little Dreklet. Actually, I'm gonna print out the Dreklet. Yeah, because I don't want Bubbles, I don't want that Bubbles because of the single interest. I don't want Ruby because of the mouth breather negative trait. I'm actually okay with Camille, but I feel like she's gonna be way too slow running around with her anemia. And I don't think the first one has a Dreklet, so Wall Sheep.
Wall Sheep!
Free plastic if I play my cards right, but I have...
That's always how I get plastic.
I've not developed correctly to
yeah,
try that, so...
but it's a rhyme map, yeah.
Yeah. I'll maybe manufacture something later. Maybe. Yeah, I need to make you actually do things. How about you? How are you? Here, let's get some more stuff. How many are here? Oh, I could always touch that and it lets me know. Okay. That's not bad. That's not too bad, I guess. I get the feeling I should set up like a carbon dioxide, or not carbon dioxide, a carbon skimmer over here to help get rid of this, but I also have a borderline lazy idea that should definitely help me out here. And I don't know why I'm barely doing it now. Holy crap, are you kidding me? Okay, cool. Other problem that we've got to apparently address. We are apparently out of sand.
Resource management, hooray!
Resource management is fun. There we go. There we go. Oxygen's going again. And it was all because the one thing was full. So apparently I made this really unhappy because it's not going in that way. And this is why I don't like, what's it called? Making teas or whatever. I should make it more noticeable. At one point I had a thing to try and make it, there. Oh no, hang on. Boing boing. Sure, let's go ping. Let's go panic noise. Okay, I should see what the Stony Hatches want, because apparently I'm getting a ton of those. I know they have a like, F ton of health, but I don't want to deal with that. Do we technically have... Okay, we technically have water, and I can technically recycle that back in. Here, let's do the lazy thing, then. Occasionally I like being lazy, and occasionally I pay the price, but let's just pretend I won't have to pay the price on this later. Let's drop that carbon skimmer down there. Let's just... oh no. Let's just do that. And it's technically, or it is germ-free, but I'm just gonna be real lazy right here. Here, just pop that out. Pop that out, pop that back in, and down, and there. It'll probably still be very cold, and we don't have to worry about it. That also explains why we've been having so much polluted oxygen starting to creep out from those areas. It's pretty much because we're out of it. We're out of, sand, which I guess it wasn't that great of an idea to, like, split sand 50-50 between this colony and the other one, but I suppose it worked for what we needed it for, so I'm not gonna say it was the wrong choice. Are you good? I could probably work with that as a park. Maybe. Probably. Oh god, okay. that's because the power spine is like right there. I did knock more down. Okay. I'm gonna start like I'm actually gonna designate what goes in here, and I'm just gonna leave them as big and broad. I think we're gonna go for most usable first, like say um, dirt. And I'm pretty sure whoever's running the rock crusher is gonna need some backup. So let's throw down another one of those. Also, I did a dumb, or I've done multiple dumbs, and I should fix that. Turn that off. Basically 50-50'd all my refined metal and like all the coppers over here. There should be like 10,000 maybe. There's fucking 12,000 copper. um, yeah. Here, let's be lazy. For now, I'm gonna actually no, go ahead and connect that. I'm gonna run it from here. Okay, good. I am making it from that. I'm gonna run it from there, but I'm gonna do the very lazy. Just run through like this and through all the walls and stuff. And then we're gonna play the really fun game of where's that last normal wire that I didn't override. Because that's always a fun game to play. It's played a little too often if you ask me.
Very often.
Here, let's get some free power, because why not? Here, we will not be overriding that one, and I think I'm actually going to cancel that bit. But at least somebody can be running through replacing things soon, right?
Yeah, sure.
Here, let's do that. I'm actually going to take that out. Well, at least I gave them enough copper that they should be fine. At least for a while. This is a long power line. I thought I was doing better than this, but no. Right there, right there. The grill is important. The grill probably needs a nice room to go in.
We need to get the mod for the kitchen room as an actual, you know, room.
You mean you
with
don't?
Morale.
You mean you don't want me to pull the same thing like with the shower room, where there's a person staring at the cook from a beach chair?
Well, sure, we could do that, I guess.
Cool.
I mean, I'd love to be surrounded by the smell of fried chicken while I'm at the beach.
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
Here, I'm just gonna reclaim this. Take it out and reclaim it. I'm also gonna go ahead and just give deconstruct right there. We'll make something nice out of it later. Probably. Also, if I'm having these power up anything, I should... Are you okay? Hey. Are we out of... We're out of metal room again. Oh, we're not... Okay, we are, but we aren't. There's technically new metal showing up, but only because I'm deconstructing old metal. Got it. Love having to walk back like, wait, I thought I fixed this problem, why is it a problem now? Oh, right. That might help. In a little while, we're probably going to start making accidental power loops, but we'll fix that up later. Later's always a fun, mythical time. Okay, that is not necessarily good, but I need to roll with it. Let's just do that. That's not the right tab. Let's just blanket this entire area again. Unfortunately, I got rid of something, but I think it will have been worth it. I thought there was something there too. Huh. Oh well. No, you're fine. You're fine. believe this particular individual might be needing some help. Stop sending that shit over. And here, you guys can forever the sleep wheat. This breathability's starting to become an issue. Yep, I need to expand the room. Or I'm gonna need to expand that room, but are you okay? That looks okay to me. Oh shit, hey! I need you. Hi little Glossy Draco. How did you come to be? I thought they needed to eat, like, mealwood.
Where?
There's a wild, like, look, he's right there. There's a wild one.
They're
right
supposed?
there.
Is there a meal? No,
No,
that was a bomb lily.
No. Oh, maybe bomb lilies give more? I've never tried with bomb lilies.
I've never grown bomb lilies, so I always mutate them through the mealwood. But hey, plastic once you get to them.
Not to mention free one that I didn't have to mutate myself. Hold on, did you guys ever end up okay? This does not look okay to me. I should relocate them. Good job, guys. Here. Should have seen that one coming. Nope. It'll have to be this colony if I do print someone out. Actually, I might print out Liam. Liam might be another sacrifice for later. The loud snorer usually, or the loud sleeper usually puts me off them because I don't build like this usually. But they'll be fine. Hang on, are you holding up? Oh yeah, you're holding up. Liam, could you get out of there? You guys are fine-ish. Should probably set up like a stable over here, shouldn't I? That might be a good idea. Probably also should have checked the temperature, but I'm pretty sure it was going to be fine to begin with. So it's looking a bit iffy further left, but it should be fine. Probably. I'm going to pretend everything's okay. And mop this up. Or shoot, don't you need like other stuff? Hang on. You need sucrose. You're just made whenever. I'm just gonna like slap everything with, yeah, everything else with like just make it. Growth halted because of pressure. That makes sense. I'm kind of surprised our pressure went down so fast. I mean, I know we printed out more, but I don't feel like we changed much. Yeah, I'm gonna have to throw down another oxygen room somewhere. Somewhere that's preferably nearby. Here, let's take you out. You're finally no longer needed. Kind of feeling if I do make one, I need to make it like over here. Just have like the top of the colony handling all kinds of oxygen delivery and generation. But I kind of feel a little screwed with how I built already. Maybe I can get away with making one over here, since the stuff this was being used for is kind of sort of not needed anymore. Bye bye little oxygen, or little hydrogen tile. Actually wait, here, you take that. If I do use that as the wall to build against, we can probably get away with some stuff. Might as well do it now before bad things really start happening. I probably didn't need that second satellite. Oh shoot, you guys are trapped. They won't be trapped for long. And hang on. Station. There we go. I feel like I'm making just a mirror image of the other thing, of the other room. And then we won't be dumb this time, and we'll actually run the automation... No. We'll run the automation wire before I forget to do anything about it. So, let's not do it like that. Oh, no. I shouldn't, but I should, but I can't, so I'm just gonna leave the wheel down here for that to get everything started. Here, let's put you there. That looks like a nice place for you to be at. And you know what? I was thinking about not doing this. Are you stuck, buddy? Bert? Can you get out of there? Thank you. Could you not build from the inside? That'd be great. That'd actually be really, really great. Or okay, now. You can build from the inside now, it doesn't matter. But yeah. Here, if we run it like this, I think I can get away with having technically 2 of these things just floating around. I personally don't like it, but I'm just trying to go with the cards I've been dealt with here. Ooh, I can probably leave you up top. Here, you just sit right there. Although I'm a little horrified at how far up that's already filled up, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Hydrogen. I think it means that I can probably make an installation of just gas reservoirs here, and we might be okay. And hydrogen up, hydrogen down. Make nonsensical spaghetti again. And since I finally picked where they're going, like pretty much just everything else coming out this way. I should probably run it lower because we arguably need it lower. We arguably need it over here. Okay, we arguably need it lower than that, but I'm just gonna do that and worry about that one later. As long as I can breathe, everybody should be happy. Probably. Are you dormant yet? Okay. This is gonna be the new one of like, hey, when are you turning off? Hey, when are you turning off? At least it's a good one though. And I should probably move those Sweetles before anything bad happens to them, but I think they'll be okay. That, however, won't be okay. Paku, what are you doing? Or Gulpfish, what are you doing? I don't believe that Gulpfish is okay. I'm gonna leave him alone. Wait, why? Is that ice? How did ice form there? That's like... Did we... How? What the heck happened here? That says ice, right? Ice at 76.2 degrees Fahrenheit.
You broke it. Good job.
It's only 655 micrograms.
You broke the game.
Did I do like some triple point thing? Here, somebody just go put that back. Oh, oops. Somebody just go put that back. And somebody go dig out that poor guy. I don't understand. Okay, are you... It's not ready. Okay, it's not ready yet. Right, because I kind of need... I need the most important thing for the oxygen room. I kind of sort of need whatever's making the oxygen. Might be a little important. And here for you. I think we're gonna be lazy and run it from this way. I won't put the bridge in because I would like this to be pretty much swept out before we go. And you know, reclaim a few things before we're done here. Let's just scroll down and pretend everything's fine. Oh, right, we have new ones. There we go. There we go. I don't understand how that froze. I think that's really cool, but I'm confused. Like, thoroughly confused. Hang on, what is your makeup right now? Natural gas and, okay. Can you guys live down here? They probably can't. They probably won't like me if I do that, but they can totally live down here. Dig that out. I'm gonna go ahead and sacrifice all of this because I'm gonna try and drain out this so that we get more, basically get more room. Wrangle you. No, I don't think it can be wrangled. Maybe. I'm so confused. Why? Dude. Okay, fine. If it works, I guess. Wrangle the sweet old. Settings all the way through. Oh, hey, another one. Wrangle that sweet old too, because I need to just cover this up. There we go. Okay, because this colony is finally getting some food issues, I'm gonna go back to the first one that's totally having some breathability issues. I'm not taking that Bonnie. Again, bottomless stomach, food issues, not that great. May's not that bad, but she's anti
The ranching
one,
and then
yeah.
the decreased husbandry.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could always just take the nymph eggs.
I think
have little happy little shine bugs everywhere.
I think that's what I'm gonna have to do this time. I'm just gonna have to settle for the shine nymph eggs.
I like the shine nymphs. Don't say settle.
Okay, fine. It's going well, Cone Shot. We're at 53. I mean, sure, they're spread out between two different places, and this breathability is starting to get a little more annoying. But it's going. We're not dead yet. How are you doing? I should probably figure out how many of these rooms I legitimately need. Hold on, how did that short one do? Is it doing well? If it's doing well, great. It doesn't appear to be doing all that well. That's bad. Hang on. Let's push this back up to 99. And then what good is a rock crusher that I built to help that dupe if I don't give it anything to do? Okay, no, you're fine. You're fine.
Just watching him almost die.
Very nice, Cone Shot. No, push that up to a 9. Ada, what are you doing just chilling there? Could you not? I hear it's nicer further up. Or, you know, not. Then you can tell, but I'm back on the Oni swing of things for the moment. Notification. Yes, notification. Thank you. Oh god. I should make that say something. Quick, what should I make it say? Okay. So hang on. That's still on, right? Hold on. You're about to reproduce. Did I hit the same one, or are they all like on the same cycle of things? Actually, who wants omelets? Made from stone hatch eggs. Oh my god. Are you all at... Yeah, you guys are totally all in the 90s. Fine. Come here, omelet cracker. I don't think we've made one of you yet. Or omelet cracker, egg cracker. Same thing. Okay, you guys aren't doing so hot there. Yeah, I'm probably in a let's build another oxygen. What is going on? Maybe you need another battery there with you. Would you like that? I think I need to straighten out some things because it's starting to go a little bit iffy over here, I think. Plus I built this and then proceeded to never actually do anything with it. Here, let's do all dirt. Just because I want to put clay for the next one, but I feel like there's a lot of other things floating around that I should probably get to first. Like maybe sandstone. Actually, sandstone sounds like a great idea to probably go with. There we go. Okay, I thought I was gonna have a bad time with that. Wait, 5. You guys better all be on the other colony. Okay, good. Hold on, this one's doing fine. Throwing out oxygen. I think out of the principle of the thing, I'm gonna actually walk back. I'm gonna walk back one of the ones I just threw down over here from Millwood. But only because... Can I put you there? I can't put you there. Just cancel that. Here, I'm gonna leave that there for now. Did nobody move you? I know I've got ranchers here. Why are you still there? Stop that. Cosman, can you move? Can you move that one for me? That'd be nice. Or you know what? We're probably good to go on digging this all out. Probably gonna flood down here, but that's okay. Oh, I'm accidentally waterboarding a Sweetle. Uh-oh. You guys are screwed now. I didn't see that one. I'm gonna pretend everything's okay. Yeah, we can do that. There we go. Make you go away. Like it's all just halted thanks to the pressure at the moment. Here, what if for now I just disable that so everything comes over this way and helps out the pressure a little? Not to mention... Oh shit, are you guys trapped? You guys are totally trapped. Good, I even picked the right material, great. Okay, now we're getting pressure drops for the top. Should feel bad about that. Also, it dinged me, but I didn't register what it was, so they're either okay or they're in trouble. Honestly, somebody's suffocating. Who's suffocating? Meemaw. Mima move. Alright, good job. I think we're finally hitting that first wall where everything's gonna need to be... Awesome. Everything's gonna need to be, Oh, that's why you're having issues. We're gonna need to slow down, basically. Because this one's getting a bit of a food issue thanks to pressure. The other one's having a bit of a breathability issue. So we're probably gonna have to slow down for a bit. I think we won't be able to keep up the pace of like printing out 10, 11, 12 dupes a stream. Because yeah, I think it's a good pace, but it's about to be unsustainable for the most part. Kind of regret that a little, but hey, it happens. I should probably hook something up there so that we get that coming in. There we go. That might also explain why breathability's not up. I forgot that I hadn't finished the job over here. I feel like I'm forgetting things this time. Oh good, somebody yanked that, good. Alright, fine, let's close you up. There, so that means this colony's got 2 electrolyzers and 2 pretty much oxygen vents just delivering things around. And it seems to be holding out okay for this amount of people, but we might need to keep an eye on things to make sure everything's fine and people don't die. But I think this one is done printing for a while, or I might give it a 20th. Are you guys not researching? Did I? Are you guys okay, or is it because it's just totally unbreathable now? Because if it's the breathability thing, I get it. Huh. That's odd. Probably should have noticed that that hadn't made a noise in a while, but oh well. Okay, you guys are still producing oxygen, you're still producing oxygen. Then we've got like 2-3 days worth of food. And I just need to improve like either airflow or I need to improve like something here. Okay, good. All of that is being taken. That poor bomb lily got into. I feel like I'm just wasting rad bolts right now. Okay, there we go. Is that like pure oxygen now? Good. Okay, I'm gonna yank that manual generator because I don't think it's needed anymore. I think we're good. We're probably good. Are you okay? Breathability's going back up there. I should probably make another one like here. Probably later. Actually, here. What if I shut this vent for now so that it's all going this way? I mean, really, like, this whole installation needs to come apart so it's not taking up somebody's time and they're not, like, breathing over here. I should probably make this its own room somewhere else. But that's going to be a far more, like, finite resource. Little gulp fry. Yeah, calories are still going down. I think I forgot to build these guys a couple more tables, so I feel a little bad. If this is food, I will print it. That's technically food. Hang on, you don't have the other trait we haven't seen yet? No, that's technically food. I'll take that. Hang on.
Can they make it?
Yeah, they can make it.
Oh, you have to open that.
Yeah, I have to open that, but I'll take some Paku. It kind of sucks. That Ruby's not bad. And that Bonnie's not bad either, except the whole Luddite versus an operating interest. But hey, more Paku, more passive meat to be had later. And again, I keep forgetting to move Sweetles over. Okay, calories are kind of a little down over here. I gotta work on making sure this area is not chlorine. I gotta make sure the other area's got enough pressure on the other colony. I think this is a good place to stop. We're at 53. We're at 236. This actually takes like a long while to get through. What did I say, 53? There we go. Again, I'm just dropping in these random new saves so that I can make sure to come back and see if I can actually fix things up if it starts to go a little too unfavorably and I have to work from a previous save point to make sure it doesn't all come crashing down, or if I could do something different, or if I can rush somewhere. Oh my god, Harmonia, could you time me next time? Oh shoot, how many did I print out? I printed out 10,
Yeah.
and I did not touch any of those.
Well,
for
next time,
skill
tune
points.
in for
Oh,
30
God.
minutes of just
It's
skill points.
dude, it's gonna be like 30 minutes of me assigning things.
Yep.
That, oh my god.
Good luck.
Why do I do this to myself?
I don't know. I'll just sit here and watch and laugh.
Take a
And
shot
watch
every
and
time I
laugh.
have to I have to complain about this. Oh god. Anyways, guys, thank you everybody so much for watching. Hopefully this 100 dupe challenge goes successfully. But it's gonna take at least like 4 more streams to try and get there. But like I said, we're slowing down because we're finally hitting a wall for like oxygen generation and distribution. Got a couple of food issues, but that might be like tied with the whole oxygen stuff and atmospheric pressure. Yeah, fun stuff like that. I think we're gonna do Haven on Thursday.
Yeah.
I think that's the plan, unless
Unless
Master
things
Dad
pop
or
up.
Pet the Goose like become available and want to do something, but we'll see. At any rate, guys, thank you so much for hanging out. Hope you guys are staying safe out there. Hope you guys had a great time, and we'll catch you guys next time.
Bye.